You ever feel like your mind just stops? Not physically. You're awake, you're thinking, you're moving around, you're scrolling, you're watching movies, you're thinking about everything you need to do, but mentally, you're frozen. Like your brain is on overload, like every thought feels heavy, even simple things feel difficult. And the crazy part is, sometimes nobody around you can even tell. Because on the outside, you still look normal, but internally, you feel stuck between wanting more and not having the energy to move. And that feeling is exhausting. Some people think being mentally frozen means that you're lazy, but most of the time, it actually is the opposite. Being mentally frozen usually means that you care too much. Too many thoughts, too much pressure, too much self-awareness, too much overthinking. Your brain has so many tabs open that eventually your brain crashes. And honestly, I suffer from this sometimes. You start thinking about your future, your money, your goals, your purpose, your relationship, your mistakes, your timing, your age, your potential. And suddenly, doing one simple thing feels impossible. So you sit there wanting to move, but you don't. Wanting to start, but you can't focus. Wanting to change your life, but your mind already feels tired before you even begin. That's what mental freeze feels like. And one of the hardest parts about it is guilt, because deep down inside, you know that you're capable of more. You know there's something bigger inside of you, but lately, you haven't felt like yourself. And when days like that start passing, you start feeling frustrated with yourself and you start questioning yourself. What's wrong with me? Why can't I just focus? Why do I feel so drained? Why does everything feel so hard? Sometimes your brain isn't weak. Sometimes your brain is just overwhelmed. And sometimes you've been carrying pressure for so long that your brain just finally hits pause. And honestly, a lot of people are feeling mentally exhausted right now. The world moves so fast. Everyone's comparing themselves. Everyone feels behind. Everyone's trying to become something. And social media makes that worse sometimes. Because while you're trying to survive mentally, you're watching others look productive, successful, confident, and happy. Meanwhile, you're just trying to survive. Meanwhile, you're just trying to feel normal again. That comparison can quietly destroy your peace because not only do you feel overwhelmed, you now feel behind. But listen carefully, you're not behind in life. You're human, and humans are not machines. You cannot constantly pour out your energy without restoring yourself mentally. At some point, your mind is going to force you to slow down. That's why sometimes your biggest need is not motivation. It's recovery, real recovery. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because burnout doesn't always look dramatic. Some people are carrying invisible exhaustion. And if that's you right now, hear this. You don't need to have your whole life figured out today. And you don't need to solve your problem overnight. Right now, your focus should be movement. Small movement. Not perfection, just movement. It may be messy, but you keep going. And sometimes that's the strongest thing a person can do. See you in the next one.